Welcome to our 1 year anniversary celebration of the forum. I'm so glad that you're here with us, and I'm so glad that I'm back here to celebrate with you all, our neighbors and our partners. You're at 3 o'clock with SOC this Friday, April 9. If you need interpretation, we have that in Spanish available, as you saw on the previous slides. Si necesitan traducción en español, comuníquense con nosotros vía este teléfono que aparece en la pantalla, 646-749-3122. Cuando le contestan su llamada, por favor, compartan el número, la contraseña que aparece en la pantalla también, que es 779-328-221. Thank you for allowing me that time to get our Spanish speakers tuned in via our simultaneous broadcast on the phone. Folks, we are so happy that you're here. We have some celebrations. Let me ask you to celebrate with us this 1 year anniversary by blowing out this 1 year candle, and then I'm going to share all the wishes we had this year, 10 of them to be exact. So join with me, 3, 2, 1. Yay! It's our 1 year anniversary. I wish I had some 1 year anniversary music for you, but I'm not quite that digitally able. 10 wishes that we made come true this year that I want to share with you. Our greatest wish was to be able to share information to keep you safe. And I feel we accomplished that. I'm going to share the details in a little bit. But that wish, we wanted to make sure that we continued our relationship with you, our neighbors, and to give you all the information we had access to make sure, first and foremost, that your safety was a priority. And then second to that, and these are close, right? Not to take away from all the wonderful things, was to make sure that even though we're in a pandemic and to be well and alive is the first priority, that we continue to advocate and center residents who have lived experience and allow them to lead in all the areas that were still possible, given the conditions that we're living under. And then the other thing, we wanted to do, as I said earlier, was to continue our relationship, and it had to abide by the guidelines that were going to keep us all the safest. And so instead of our in-person, as you had seen us so often over these last 30 years, alongside of you, with you, in the community, at your homes, at events, at high traffic locations, that just wasn't possible because of the pandemic. We didn't do any in-person organizing, but we changed all of that. We pivoted for the pandemic and went virtual. And I just want you to know, relationship with you, especially during this time, was our critical concern as well. And so we moved from being in person, not that we wouldn't have wanted to continue that, it just wasn't safe, to doing a variety of digital things. Number one on that was doing mass phone calling. We began the pandemic with care calls, calling you and asking you how you were, what did you need, what information, what resources. And so more than 75,000 contacts were attempted just in this last year to make sure you're okay and get the information you needed about the pandemic, about the census, because that's such a critical issue that's going to impact us for the next 10 years, about the elections that took place, especially during a presidential election. We did an enormous amount of nonpartisan work to help you navigate that overwhelming amount of information that was coming in so fast, that was changing, that was litigated in court, just trying to help you understand what was happening. And we reached out through all our social media um, platforms here on Facebook with this daily weekday online community forum, on our Instagram, on LinkedIn. And we continue to do some contactless work where we could. And so that work continued. Cleanups continued to be an important part of keeping the community safe, but giving folks an opportunity to do them differently this year. So you all had the ability to do individual person cleanups or couples or small households or households. And we usually target a dozen of those in a year. And I'm happy to report that you all, um, even during this time of high stress and high need, because so many people have lost their jobs, folks managed to totally blow that goal just out of the water. Instead of 12, you all accomplished 72 cleanups. So we're so proud of you for that. And then we managed to put our Gold Institute, our Leadership Institute, into the digital world as well and continue that. And we did contactless work of dropping off PPE, of dropping off information and resources and picking up things without having contact. So those were the ways we wanted to continue our relationship, and in a way that was safe for everyone. And the other thing that we did is we strengthened our website in order for you all to be able for us to try to attempt to organize all the information that kept coming out in a way that was more accessible for you. So information, resources, ways that you can take action. We dedicated a whole page to COVID, a whole page to civic engagement, the census, and the election in an attempt to help navigate all of that. Another wish that came through was just our COVID response in general. And typically, we don't do public health issues in organizing unless the residents choose that it's an important to them, and then we support their work in that area. But the pandemic was critical to everyone, especially if you haven't heard, the two highest zip codes with positive tests happen to be the two zip codes at our district, 53215 and 53204, at some point within the pandemic. And so we really had to pay attention. And we crafted a strategic partnership with 16th Street Community Health Clinic, and they had a partnership with the United Community Center for that piece in particular. And so we had 100 youth reach out. We had our youth reach out to 100 youth with a survey to ask them their perceptions about how we can help folks understand safety and the guidelines around COVID-19. And we did focus groups, a total of 50 people who participated in letting us know their perceptions and how we could strengthen education and outreach. And primarily, this was targeted, not exclusively, but primarily to the Latino X community in our district, because it happens to be 70%, and it's a population that is disproportionately impacted by COVID. And so that partnership was another wish that was successful. The other thing I'd like to share is just the success of the forum. Now, mind you, we're not known for, being digitally advanced in grassroots organizing at SOC. We were real old school, very effective. My predecessor, Steve Fenn, and some of the work we did as well, but it was very in-person activated. And so moving to the digital world was a challenge that we accepted, and a challenge that we have overcome. Not perfectly, but we're here with you. And so let me share some of the amazing results of those efforts. We have 250 plus forums under our belt. They've been viewed over 75,000 times, on average of almost 500 per episode in the life of the recordings. We've reached over 250,000 people through Facebook, meaning it appeared on their timelines. Our forums have been shared more than 1,400 times. We've had more than 40 plus guests, and you've seen them. We've had our legacy civil rights leaders, we had subject matter experts, we had elected officials and other administrators in power, our collaborators and our staff. We distributed an enormous amount of PPE. I'll let Marlene talk about that. And we've had over 250 of you, or 250 surveys come in about the forum. And so we're super grateful to say that was definitely a wish that came through, and with a lot of heart and sweat and even some tears, because it wasn't easy moving the staff from in-person work to digital, being digital. And the forum definitely moving it from a consultant who produced it to us to in-house was painful. I just have to be honest. And that pain, was on a spectrum for all people. Some people who really embraced change were excited about it, and people were afraid who don't embrace change. And it cost us. In Spanish, me costó. It cost us to do the forum. But I'm happy where we are in 1 year, and just amazed and so proud of the staff, even those who came sort of kicking and screaming. The forum is completely done solo without me since the beginning of the year. And for any organizer, a mark of your skill and your value and your contribution is when people can do things without you. That's really the mark of success. And so I have to say, proud of myself, but I'm super proud of my staff for being able to do it solo. So that is what we're celebrating today. A couple of more things, we're on 8 now, is you may have noticed we didn't do our grassroots organizing conference or our Legacy Awards Retro Ball. It just wasn't possible during the pandemic, and it's been postponed, but we will, I promise you, as soon as we can be in person, we are going to have a great second grassroots organizing conference, and we will be celebrating those unsung heroes in our community. And just to give you some hope, from the time that I came on here to SOC till now, from 2015 to now, we have grown from a $250,000 organization to $1 million. We were 98% dependent on government funds. We are less than 15%. We went from a staff of 30 to last year a staff of over 30, including our youth organizers and our temporary canvassers. But all that just means we were able to do some very meaningful and impactful work that I hope to share with you at the Legacy Awards Retro Ball. But just to let you know that your support and your continued presence is having an enormous impact. And then what I want to do here is do some thank yous, if you permit me, because usually we leave them at the end and everybody clicks off by then. But I want you to hear a thank you from the depths of my heart, from the board as well. We want to thank you, neighbors who have been with us, and we have some super fans who have been so faithful. Volunteers who have agreed to do cleanups and do contactless work and distribute PPE and give donations. The Southside Heart is huge, and it continues on. We have grown, we have multiplied our funders by 3 or 4 times now, but we also have crafted some new strategic partnerships and collaborators. Not enough time today to share that. I want to thank our board and our incoming board for weathering this work with us. And lastly, right, because it's our familia at the office, I want to thank the staff. All but 3 or 4 of us came on board digitally, and that's not easy to do. On top of the pandemic, on top of the census, on top of the presidential year, I just am so proud to see the growth from start to where we are now individually in the staff and as a staff team. So I really want to say thank you. What I'd like to do now is make sure we hear your wish for the community and for SOC. So I want to invite you to fill out a survey for the forum. If there's ever any time that you were going to do the survey, today I ask that you did it. If there were a bunch of other times you did it and you did it real quick, to cooperate, I appreciate that. And if you've never done it, but if today is a day that I really like to ask you to fill out the survey, it just has a few questions. You say, what did you like? What could we change? What would you like to see? Now that we hit the 1 year anniversary, we'll have to think about what the forum looks like in the future. And we need your input to know what's important to you, what's working and what isn't. So please fill that out so we can know what your wish is. And then I also want to lift up that we have some self-care, healthcare baskets for those who are participating with us today. So I want to remind Marlene, as I hand it over to her, to share with you how you can register today, even if you haven't so far, you're with us, in order for you to receive that, and to know we only have 100 available. So it's for the first 100 people. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so proud of you all, neighbors, and I'm proud of the team here at SOC. Gracias.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tammy. That was a great, honestly, recap and summary of everything we've been working on with SOC and since the beginning of the pandemic. I know I came on SOC virtually and it took me a bit to get used to, but honestly, we're here and we're doing great work, and our organizers are out here, creating change and trying to help everybody that is in the community, because that's what we stand for. We're here for you guys. And I hope you like my congrats sign. I went out of my way to get it just because this is a momentous time for SOC. It is it's a huge challenge to work virtually, but not only that, to succeed doing it is an accomplishment. And I feel that the SOC Forum has done that. We are working with leaders in the community to come on the forum to bring you guys some of the major topics that we've talked about, which is the COVID-19 updates since the beginning of the pandemic until now. And then the 2020 election, we had the census updates and getting everyone to complete their census. The COVID-19 committee was launched. We continuously give you guys safety updates and nonprofit updates and community resources from all over Milwaukee. And as Tammy stated, we have been distributing masks in the community so far, working one-on-one with our organizer, Travis. He has distributed to the community around 20,000 masks. So that is such a great accomplishment, especially since masks are such a necessity, and it's sometimes we don't have the money to afford buying masks, and so we have that resource for you guys. So please do register for this forum so you guys can get your mental health baskets. We are doing a collaboration with Corel Central as well. The baskets will contain, one of the main things the baskets will contain is a voucher from Corel Central for one of their mental health exercise programs. But we're still finalizing some of the other items that will be in the basket for you guys, and we will hand deliver those to your home. Not hand deliver, but we will leave it on outside of your home. So that being said, congratulations, not only to us, but to the community members that have served with us, and to all of the nonprofit leaders that have come on the forum to share such vital, important information. So that being said, I do want to say that some of our top viewed guests is Mayor Barrett, Dr. Baez, Elsa Diaz-Batista, Dr. Kowalik, Claire Evers. Those are some of the main top viewed guests that we've had on the show. So that being said, I want to go ahead and show a little compilation video that our producer Marisol created for us. It is really heartwarming just seeing it put together because you're seeing like the big picture of all of the different people that we're on, and it's an awesome video compilation. So here we go. All right, that was beautiful, to be honest. I love that. It really warms my heart just seeing that. And I hope you guys also loved it too. For our next segment now that we have is we went out into the community and asked some of our dedicated viewers for the SOC forum and some of our previous guests that we've had to say thank you for us and say thank you to the forum and wish us a happy anniversary. So here's a nice little happy video about our guests' thank yous.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Sanchez with the Neighborhood Improvement Development Corporation. Happy anniversary, Southside Organizing Center, on the 3 o'clock live forum. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this event throughout this last year. It has offered us opportunities to connect with the community and to explain our programs regarding housing and neighborhood beautification. If you're interested in learning more, please reach out to the Southside Organizing Center. Happy anniversary and continue the great work. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Esperanza Gutierrez, and I would like to congratulate SOC for their foresight in creating 3 o'clock with SOC, an informative series that inform and maintain our community in this COVID time and social unrest with up-to-the-minute information, resources, and a forum where people could get together and ask questions and get answers. Thank you, SOC, for your effort.
Hey, my name is Angel, and I've been a youth organizer with SOC for 2 years now, and I'd like to congratulate their first year anniversary with the SOC Forum. They always give reliable information, whether it talks about community resources, COVID-19, or even politics.
Hello, my name is Janan Najib, and I'm president of the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition and director of the Islamic Resource Center on Milwaukee's South Side. I am honored to be here to congratulate the Southside Organizing Center for their first year anniversary. We have been guests on the program, and I had the opportunity to highlight our programs on health and wellness and family strengthening. I've enjoyed all of their programs, promoting all of the organizations in Milwaukee and the great work that's being done. Congratulations, Southside Organizing Center, for your work and your efforts. Happy anniversary, and I look forward to many more years of success.
Anniversary, SOC.
Yay!
Happy 1-year anniversary to the SOC Forum.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm a youth organizer at SOC, and I want to congratulate SOC for their 1-year forum anniversary. I've learned so many new things simply by watching the forum. For example, I've been up to date with the pandemic and community resources. I've also enjoyed watching the guests speaking of different organizations and programs available in Milwaukee.
I am excited to give my best wishes on the 1-year anniversary of 3 o'clock with SOC. So excited for all that you are doing in the community and looking forward to being a continued partner in the future. Congratulations. Happy 1-year anniversary.
Hi. On behalf of the Benedict Center, I want to say happy 1-year anniversary to Southside Organizing Center's 3 o'clock with SOC. SOC is a valued strategic partner to our sisters program on the South Side. Our goal is to help women in the street-based sex trade and to help find long-term solutions so that everyone in the community can be healthy and safe. We could not do our work without you, the residents. 3 o'clock with SOC helps residents stay informed and connected. We're grateful to have this way to stay in touch with you. We want to wish everyone a safe and healthy spring, and again, gracias y felicidades a SOC.
Hi, my name is Cypher Lady X. I'm a hip-hop artist and community organizer here in Milwaukee. I just wanted to say thank you to 3 o'clock with SOC, Southside Organizing Center, for all the beautiful resources and information we have with your program. Thanks to Andrea, Leadership Coordinator, and everyone at SOC. Thank you so much for all the work you do, and we really appreciate you. Please continue your beautiful programming. We're learning so much. Thank you to the Southside Organizing Center. Thank you. Blessings.
Hello, SOC viewers. My name is Isaiah, and I'm a youth organizer with the Southside Organizing Center.
I just wanted to congratulate SOC for their 1 year forum anniversary. This forum has kept me up to date with events and programs around my neighborhood and has given me helpful resources. One of the most informational pieces of the forum is the coronavirus statistics. My neighborhood has the most COVID cases, and the forum also talks about how to cope with these difficulties.
Hi, my name's Jade, and I just want to say happy 1 year anniversary to 3 o'clock with SOC Live. Thank you for all your resources.
Happy anniversary to 3 o'clock with SOC from the Felonian neighborhood.
Congratulations, SOC. You've had 1 year of forum meetings, handing out important information digitally.
Hello, my name is Samantha Sanchez, and I am the Director of Development at Core El Centro. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Southside Organizing Center on their 1 year anniversary of their 3 o'clock forum. I've had the pleasure of being on the forum several times, and I've caught a lot of episodes, and they're just sharing great resources with the community. So congrats on your hard work in doing this every day since the pandemic started. Thank you.
Hey SOC viewers, my name is Leroy Hope and I'm a youth organizer here at SOC. And I wanted to say congratulations on the 1 year anniversary for our daily forum. Throughout COVID times, the forum has taught me how to be resourceful and how to inform people without the face-to-face component while still being engaging. For example, last year, we were still able to organize virtual cleanups and disperse supplies so that residents were still able to clean up their neighborhoods safely. Thank you.
Felicidades, SOC, on this 1 year anniversary of the 3 o'clock forum. Big shout out to all of your staff that have invested countless of hours to put together these forums on a daily basis. From COVID-19 resources to housing resources to voting information, it's all critical information that our community needs. Thank you for all the work that you do and wishing you the best in this coming year.
Hello, my name is Claire Evers. I've come on the SOC Live Forum since the beginning of the pandemic, giving COVID updates. I want to take some time today to thank the SOC for the important work that they have done throughout the pandemic and wish them a happy anniversary.
Hello, SOC Forum viewers. My name is Juan and I'm a youth organizer with SOC. I want to congratulate SOC on its 1 year forum anniversary. The forum is very informative and helps me keep up to date with things like the pandemic, civics, and other useful information. It's also very helpful with resources and spreading awareness about other organizations. For example, I learned about different youth programs in the Milwaukee area. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tony Baez. I'm Vice President of the Milwaukee Public School Board. I have been on the South Organizing Center's live forum a few times to advocate for more democracy, for anti-racist education, and for bilingualism. I want to thank SOC and wish the organization a happy anniversary for the great work that they have done in the community, in particular Latin community of Milwaukee. And happy anniversary, SOC. Happy anniversary.
I'm Luna, and I'd like to say happy 1 year anniversary to 3 o'clock with SOC. Yay!
I was saying that was so awesome. Thank you to everyone that contributed and took the time out of their day to create these beautiful videos for us. I'm now going to bring back Tammy on.
Thank you, Marlene. I was going to stay off, but how can I not respond to the comments of our neighbors? Everybody's emotional, people. I can tell you we have a whole text thread from the staff. And I think that the challenging times, we don't often get to see the impact of the relationships and work, and these are one of the times we can. So I'm glad that my staff got to experience that. Pero ¿cómo no puedo responder? How can I not respond? Alan, hello, Alan. It's good to have me back. Like I said, it's my goal as an organizer that people, the staff, and the neighbors can do things without me. That's how I know I'm doing a good job. And so I know some of you have messaged me individually and asked me when I was going to be on again. So I will be joining occasionally, but it's time for the next generations to shine and for the other organizers to show you that they're with you. And so, you know, we have to make space for that, and that's our joy. Happy anniversary. Jeanette Torres, she's our office daughter. We love her. Happy anniversary. Elizabeth, bendiciones, Tammy. Bendiciones a ti también, Elizabeth. So glad you're with us at Gold. Marisol, happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you, Marisol. Marisol took on the load of producing and training to produce. And we have several staff who now are capable of production, who, as you can see, moderate, who coordinate, who take notes. And so they are very cross-trained and capable. And that brings me nothing but joy, because that means we have more ability in the community to speak for and with folks. Maricano, felicidades. Gracias, Maricano. Enid, felicidades. Hola, Enid. Diana, gracias, Diana Becerra. She said felicidades, congrats. Lily, Dora, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Lily, for being with us. Trine, hola, Trine. Zapata, amazing job, everyone. Elizabeth is saying. Sí, said Trine. Mayra Franco, felicidades. Hey, Stacy Carlos. Stacy is on staff call. When we needed her for special projects and for canvassing, she's been faithful. We're so glad that you've been with us on this journey, Stacy. Hi, everyone. Congrats, SOC, and 3 o'clock with SOC, she says. Trine again saying yes. Maria de Jesus. Hola, Maria. She's saying hola and felicidades. Diana, thank you, Tammy and SOC staff, for all that you do for our community. Thank you for joining us in it. We can't do it except for with you guys. And we're here, right? Like, our board and staff are from the same neighborhood for the most part. And so we're doing it for you and for our families as well. That's why it shows so passionately. Drea, 1 year, so proud of our team. Yes, so proud of the team. Feliz aniversario otra vez, Maria de Jesus. Thank you. We definitely signed up. Yes, please do. If you haven't registered for being with us today, do so, because you enter to potentially get a self-care packet. There are all kinds of goodies in there for you to take care of yourself, but you need to register. And we only have 100 packets available, baskets available, and those are for primarily or first come, first serve, and for folks who live in the district on the near south side. Elizabeth says, thank you for the mass. We're able to distribute more to all our cleanup volunteers and more. Yes, great. Stacy Carlos, yay, Travis, yay, Travis, indeed. Thank you, Travis. Hope, Elizabeth says yes. Gabe, our program manager, getting emotional over here. Love my SOC family and our neighbors. And she said Travis is always putting in the work. Yes, he is. One of our community elders who we just adore and respect, Esperanza Gutierrez, appreciate all the staff and board for service to our community, and then capitalized unity. Felicidades from Rocío. Hola, Rocío. Gracias por toda la información que ha traído la comunidad. Thank you for all the information you brought to the community. María de Jesús, Trine, felicidades. María Gallegos, felicidades. Hola, María. Jeanette said that was great. Dulce Martinez, hola, and congratulations. Glady, that was beautiful. Maria Gallegos, congrats. So we want to make sure that we said hello. I see some more jumping in. I don't want to miss anyone because we're almost to the end here now. Glady says, was that Auntie Linda? Not sure. Patricia Hernandez, congratulations. Gracias. Jeanette Torres, amazing. Trine, all kinds of emojis celebrating. Elizabeth, thanks again. Stacy Carlos, lots of hearts. Again, thank you all. We are in this with you and for you, and just am amazed at all that has happened despite the challenge of the pandemic. And I'm going to turn it back to Marlene.
All right. Thank you, Tammy, for commenting on and saying hello to all of our guests. That was very sweet. Thank you for doing that. So I do have some questions for you guys just to wrap up before we get going. So essentially, I have a question for you. The first one is, what was your favorite part about the SOC Live Forum this past year? You can put it in the comments, and then I can read it out. Well, all right, let me go first. So one of my favorite parts of the SOC Live Forum this past year, essentially it was, you know, I do agree the COVID-19 stuff was very important, but the election was just a riveting time within our history, right? Like we were transitioning from one presidential elect to the next, and it really put and built our community even more as we were striving towards this one goal. More people came out to vote than any other time in history. I believe that it passed the Obama election, the second election for the Obama administration. So that's awesome. That's great to hear. You know, it shows that not only is SOC, you know, doing its part to help individuals register to vote, but you guys are taking initiative and you're going out there and doing your part. So we have some comments actually in the comments section. Elizabeth Ramirez said the fact we can comment live. That's awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Gabe said, I love seeing the guests who people would typically be intimidated by in a more personal way because they would tune in from their homes. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Stacy Carlos said, all the news and info on resources, MPS info, census and voting info, and all your help. Thank you, Stacy. Drea said all the community resources. Elizabeth Ramirez also said, and being able to reach community leaders that we may not normally get to speak with personally. I totally agree with you, Elizabeth. We have created that personalized platform for individuals. Diana Becerra said, getting to know SOC as a program and the staff, learned lots of things about our community. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Gabe also stated it was cool to see them in a more personable way. Yes, totally agree. Diana also added, I also love the fact that you guys have created a say during the week, specifically in Spanish. Thank you for including our Spanish-speaking neighbors. Of course, SOC is here. We believe in inclusivity and equity, and so that is a reason why we have the forum in Spanish on Wednesdays as well. We do have a Spanish comment. I'm going to try my best. Let me get a go at it. La elección fue muy interesante, educativa y motivadora. So I tried, but I believe that it says the election was very interesting and educational and very motivating. And we reply saying, Diana, thank you, and just having the translation options is really good for the community. So we do translate our forum every single day, and you can log in to the translation every day. And we want to thank Miranda, who is our dedicated translator. So let's give her a round of applause. She deserves that. She's been here with us since the get-go. Gabe said, okay, Marlene, learning some Spanish. You know, I'm trying. Thank you guys. I'm trying. I speak Arabic, but trying to get a third language in there. So that's actually our ending for the SOC Forum anniversary celebration. We're really glad you guys joined us. You should expect, actually, I'm looking at the number, 61 individuals have registered for the mental health baskets, which is really awesome. Thank you guys so much. We want to try to invigorate you guys, and we know this is a transition now to a new normal. And so having these mental health activities and resources available to you is going to help with that. So that being said, I want to say again, congratulations to SOC and for all the hard work that we've been doing. And thank you to the community members that have honestly made this an opportunity for us in the long run. So thank you.